Let's see what they've got done. It looks good. I'm pulling down the driveway now. I think you are really going to like this. So I'll spin this thing around and we'll take a look at what we got. Look at this, honey, right here. This section right here, he's done cleaned it up.
Oh my word.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy.
Man, that goes perfect with the house.
Oh.
You couldn't have picked a better stone. I just need to get this brick clean like I told y'all yesterday. See, you can see right here where my foot is, not much mud's been right there. But it's even lighter than that once it's cleaned off. Oh yeah, they've got it going good over here. Man, that looks good.
Thank you.
Looks real good. Goes perfect with the color of that house. Huh?
I love that old world look. You know, that 19th
Yep.
century look.
Yeah, it makes it look old. I love it. Goes perfect with that color of the house, you know, the white duck.
And even if it didn't lighten up any, it still would look good.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
You know?
yeah. I think it's perfect. Ivory buff on a 19th century Sedona from Horizon Stone. Yeah. You couldn't have done it better than that. He's brushing it and cleaning it up. Awesome. Let's go in here and check out the fireplace real quick. The reason the stone's out right here is because the steps will be going in. They're going to be like 8-foot wide steps going in this board here. Oh yeah. He's way up here working on the second story.
That's gonna be beautiful.
You know what? That's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see this thing finished out. With the mortar on it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he's going to need a couple more boxes for sure. And then up here, guys, you can see there's 4 beams. And then over here, those are all going to be wrapped and stained. And then it runs up here. You can see it right here. All that's going to be wrapped and stained. What kind of wood's that getting wrapped in? You remember?
I don't, but it's going to be like a dark walnut color.
Yeah, we're staining it dark walnut, but I can't remember what type of wood they recommended to put there. I don't think it was pine. I think it was something else. Oh, check this out. Don't ask me how in the world I still got power, but I do. Here's my tent pole leaning over, and it's running an overhead line. We had some storms come through. Look at this. I mean, that sucker about sitting on the ground. And I still got power. So I ain't touched it. As long as we still got power. once I'm ready to dig my underground from that pole down there to the house. So I won't worry about that. Hey guys, we swung back out here to lock the gate this evening and see how far along they got, the stone guys. And I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you'll be able to notice it, but some of this mortar has dried out in between the stone and stuff like that. So I want to know if y'all can tell a difference or not. I can tell a big difference, but you can see where the shade's hitting, how it's darker, and then where the sun has hit it, it's a whole lot lighter. And you can actually tell the color of that mortar now. And I think, oh man, I think it makes it look good. So let's check it out. Let's spin this thing around and see what y'all think. Yeah, there's sections of it that are darker and lighter as it's drying. It's pretty stinking close. Some of those sections that have dried like that right there. Ivory buff, that's almost the color of the house. Then you can see this corner right here hadn't got much sun to dry out. So it's a little bit darker. And then you'll see places like that right there that have dried out and it's lighter. If you remember, he started over in here finishing some of this. See how much lighter some of this is than the other? Yeah, this front side hadn't got sun today. So it's gonna be a little bit darker. Now he's gotten a little ways on the fireplace. He's got both sides pretty much done. And I'll go in there and show you that. All this right here will lighten up. It'll be about the color of that house when it dries up. Okay, so the sun's hitting this side over here, garage side. Still a little bit darker, but it's starting to dry out. And get that color. What, baby? Okay, I'll be here in 1 second. What's going on? Oh, you got your bubbles? Okay, let's go. What are you gonna show me?
What is it?
Lily doing bubbles. Okay, so let's fucking right up on it.
Yeah.
There's the side. He took that board off because he knows where it's at now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That board was set in here, but now he'll put that board back on there. That was just to give him an idea where my mantle's going. You see that he left it out for that mantle to go around. Yeah, left a little notch on this side for that mantle as well. He put several of those little pieces that's got the brown in it over here. You know what, honey?
Uh-huh. Looks good.
He almost got the top. He's got about 2.5 more feet to go.
I love the brown pieces.
Yeah, I'm hoping, and I'm gonna tell him to, make sure he puts plenty, pick through them boxes and find some of them brown pieces for the front of this. Oh yeah, a bunch of bubbles. There's some more bubbles. Yeah, those are big bubbles. Lily likes our bubbles. We got some pretty good neighbors, it seems like. So everybody helps each other out around here. And that's what you want. And that's what you get in small town Tennessee. I had a fella stop by a while ago. I showed y'all that power line had a limb fell on it. And I was like, I ain't gonna worry about it. And he was like, I'll cut that thing off there for you. You know, and he said, what y'all gonna do with some of them trees y'all took down on the other end of the farm down there? I said, that wind's blowing, let me jump in here. I said, I ain't gonna do nothing with them. He said, can I cut them up? There's a elderly lady down the road that I give firewood to. He said, but right now, you know, it's getting awful hot. So he said, when that temperature drops, I come out there. And he started talking about ticks. What, baby? No, I'm not going upstairs, not right now. He started talking about ticks and stuff as he's telling me that he'll cut that wood up over and take it off my hands and trees and give it to an elderly lady down the road. I said, buddy, you stop by here anytime you want, cut up anything you want. And he started talking about ticks. And I didn't know this. And I'm about as country as cornbread. But I guess I've never really researched it or even thought about it. But he said, you know how to get ticks off of you. And I was like, how's that? He said, if you'll just take some of that vapor rub or some muscle rub or something like that and rub it on them, he said, they'll come right on out of there. And I said, you're kidding. He said, no. He said, ticks breathe through their butt, not their nose, you know. He said, they bury their head down in there. He said, they breathe through their butt. He said, if you'll just put some of that on there, they'll pop right on out of there real quick. I said, yeah, I guess I would too. So I learned something new today.
What do you think about 5 foot, or should we go up higher? This is 5.5 foot.
I'd go 5.5 feet.
Okay, because I think 6 foot might be too tall. But I think
yeah, go 5.5 feet. She's wanting to do her trim about 5.5 feet.
Right, with a picture ledge.
With a picture ledge. And that's how all these hallways will be done. You know, you got another one here. You've seen me walk through this 100 times if you watch my videos. In between these two arches, you know, do that. And then where else? Where else was you talking about?
For the beadboard, that was about the only spot.
Oh yeah, that's gonna have like a beadboard look under it with a picture ledge. And then
contemplating how we're gonna do this.
So right here, going up these steps is open stairwell. And we're trying to figure out, this is gonna be an accent wall, okay? Your steps stick out like this. You know, obviously there's gonna be a table right here with a lamp, whatever. So do the picture frames through here, or maybe shiplap.
A vertical shiplap.
We're trying to figure it out. We know this is an accent wall here, and it's going to be done it's going to be picture frame like the master accent wall. But we're just trying to figure out what we're going to do, because the trim guy's going to be here Monday.
Yeah. Today's
Saturday. So doors will finally be in, and we just got to come up with what we're going to be doing. We're doing, What we doing is going up the steps on that wall. We was doing something going up the steps on that wall.
Kind of like a handrail with the.
Well, I know there's going to be handrail. I mean,
not a handrail, but the handrail molding. You know, where it kind of just is like your chair rail. It's kind of a chair rail molding that goes up the wall, right?
Like wainscoting or?
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. There's going to be picture frame too.
Oh, you just want to do the picture frame like a chair rail with picture frames under? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much wainscoting, but yeah, so she's gonna do that, going up through there, and then she's got all built-in cabinets in this laundry room. It's gonna be, we're about 2.5 weeks off from cabinets, ain't we?
That's when he said he'll be ready.
So we'll have, she'll have cabinets here with a sink and all that stuff, washer and dryer, and then above the washer and dryer, you'll have built-in cabinets all the way across the top. Wait, no, you'll have built-in cabinets right through here, and then right above the sink is going to be a hanging rail that goes across through there to hang stuff on. And then I don't know what she's doing. Oh, there's our panels, circuit panels. So yeah, we had to have 2 of them. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. Cameras on the corner of the house and all that kind of stuff. Camera up there at the gate. And of course camera on the porches and stuff. The ones on the corners will be connected with sensors and everything for the floodlights and all that too. And the cameras we're going with they can tell the difference between like an animal and a human and stuff like that. So they ain't gonna be just going off when a stinking squirrel runs across. I forget the name of that brand. We researched them all. But anyways, folks, I've rambled on and on. So I'm gonna get off here, and we're gonna try to get to the house. And maybe Tennessee baseball can get their act together. I'm really missing Tony Botello. I don't know what's going on. Josh Elander just, he can't, I'm not even going to get started. I'll talk for 15 minutes about this. So, y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch y'all next time. See ya.